A, B, C, D, F, W, C, let's all be humbled by Stephen Fry. Genius is on QI, Davies is on QI. QI!
What's up everyone, Adam from FWCI here. This is QI Season 1, Episode 3, Aquatic Animals. Now, I know this episode is significant, so even though I'm going through the alphabet, I didn't want to miss this one, because I know this is where Davies forms his love affair with blue whales. Is it a love affair or an obsession or a rivalry? I can't quite remember. I did react to Alan Davies' best quips from QI after watching him on Taskmaster, but it's like so many quick little things. It was funny to watch, but none of it really sticks. So I don't remember what it is about blue whales. I know it comes up quite a bit from what I've been told in the comments, but this is where the whole thing kicks off. So I can't go through a run of QI without addressing this. Now, if you want a full-length version of this reaction, go to patreon.com/FWCI. Make sure you subscribe here on YouTube as well, and hit the like button, and leave a comment, and tell me what episodes of QI you would like me to check out. That intro song was stuck in my head for days. Still is. A, B, C, D, F, W, C, let's all get humbled by Stephen Fry. Anyway, Stephen Fry has been great in this, and I have managed to source some subtitles, so I should be able to follow along his very hoity-toity, quick little, breathy little English chat, and then it comes to a big punchline and everybody laughs. I don't know who we've got on this one. I know Davies is a fixture. I don't know if there's a fixture on the other team or not. I don't think we're going to get any more Hugh Laurie. Somebody in the comments let me know that he showed up on episode 1 as a favour to Stephen Fry, and he did good. He looked out of his depth, but he definitely had his moments. Let's do it. This is QI, Series 1, Episode 3, Aquatic Animals. Oh, I didn't do my Randy Newman thing. Looking at a Gandhi and a leaf and Liberty Frog and a pigeon and a baby and a Russia and an island and a Shakespeare. What does he play? Piano, isn't it?
Clive Anderson.
Hello, Clive. Hello, Bill.
And Alan
Davies, Mr. Curly Brown. I'm just going to call him Curly Brown from now on.
Clive goes. Bill goes.
Okay.
Alan goes.
Can't even hear it.
What is the longest animal in the world?
The blue whale.
Which?
This has got to be where it starts.
Alan.
Oh no, it's some fucking squid, isn't it?
Sea animal like a whale or something like that.
Oh no.
It's not the blue whale.
It's not the blue whale.
Yeah, it's a giant squid.
Carnarvon domestic cat.
Sorry, Bill?
That long now.
Yes, but when you stretch them out.
Colossal squid, that's what it is. I gotta test this. I mean, he's pretty long, I guess. He's really long. Aren't you, Faye? I'm still going with the colossal squid.
The Portuguese man of war.
Oh, now, do you know, I'm going to give you 5 points because there's so much in the right class of animal.
Ah,
it is a
see?
jellyfish.
A jellyfish?
Yeah.
With
It
very,
is a
very long
jellyfish.
tendrils.
Colossal squid.
Extraordinary network of wheels of as if he'd been whipped or had a red hot.
What? Okay.
Anyway, he was, I won't say a mean man, but he was giving a tea party for some Scottish lawyers. This is bread and toast, and this tiny pot of honey. And one of the lawyers says, I see your lordship keeps a bee. Kind of amusing, not rude enough, obviously.
Over my head. I'm not educated enough.
Steering it from the back.
I'm very lost right now. I hope you guys are enjoying this. But you know, that's the thing with this show. Like, there are sometimes like 2 minutes, 2.5 minute long periods where I'm not really following what's going on. And it's okay because it just means I take that out of the edit. And it kind of makes the editing for this a lot easier if I've got, well, none of that was landing for me, so I can cut the whole thing out.
But what do you think is the largest thing that a blue whale can swallow?
Another blue whale.
No.
Leading us down a line there of a very small thing.
Yeah.
Because it's so big, and it'd be a very, very, very tiny thing.
A bus. Something the size of a bus.
Perhaps the largest thing it has to swallow is its pride.
Yeah. Animals
They're
swallow anything.
vegetarian though, aren't they? Blue whales?
No, they're not
Are they
vegetarian. No,
not?
it's
No, they eat fish. Yeah.
Very small thing.
It takes ages.
I didn't know you did a blue whale.
I was doing a blue whale
Krill.
sieving its krill.
Everything
Oh.
right, except...
Do you know what? I've never seen that.
Everything
No,
right except the hands. Egg, you're on the right lines.
A lobster.
Nothing bigger
Football?
than a grapefruit.
Really?
They have tiny, tiny throats, and they can't expand them.
So they could be a supermodel. That's their kind of same diet, isn't it? Really?
Fucking hell, Clive.
It's
Sure,
like
10,000 miles underwater.
Yes.
Yeah, but not 6 feet up to the surface, nothing.
Whatever.
Just one blue whale tongue is heavier than a whole elephant. They're hard.
This is so much information to take in on this fucking show.
But when they have babies,
Yes. Now, there's an interesting thing, their genitalia.
Tell us all about it, Fry.
So the blue whale's
A
penis.
Nissan Micra.
Give me the length of
Give me the length of a blue whale's penis. I don't know if you want that, Stephen Fry.
an arm's length.
Nah, it's way
They're
bigger.
16 foot long.
Yeah.
They don't get erections. I mean, frankly,
would you?
Yeah, they just kind of dock in there, don't they?
Enormous vagina.
That would be true.
Someone's living room.
Yeah.
The size
You'd have to knock through your living room to get the car.
Did you say a blue whale's testicle contained in terms of fluid ounces or...
Do they have testicles?
We're talking liquid matter?
Yes, liquid.
Yeah,
I guess they're a mammal, aren't they?
Yes.
Sort of 20 gallons.
Yeah, 20 gallons.
50 gallons.
We do exaggerate. 7 gallons.
Oh.
One last question on aquatic animals here. What do you think you could teach an octopus?
Oh, anything you want to. They're very good learners.
Tell.
They mate
difficulty.
with their third right arm.
Which one is that?
It's a matter of some debate amongst students of the octopus.
Oh, I'm glad to join in then.
It doesn't have a...
Let's join in.
But there's a particular trick that can be made to do, which is quite impressive.
Yeah, have you seen the one of the octopus that kept escaping from the aquarium? I love that video.
It can unscrew. I could unscrew the lid off a bottle or...
Oh, that's not very exciting.
Yes.
Girls can't do that.
Clive.
Yes.
And once women work how to do that, we're finished.
Is this why I haven't heard about you for like 30 years?
And they've got 3 hearts. I'll give you 5 points because that's quite interesting and true.
Oh, there we go, some points.
Tentacles off, it will still reach for food.
If you could keep it in the kitchen, take the lids off all your jars.
What begins with A has 6 C's and no B's. Clive.
Is it
Begins with A.
is it the Welsh alphabet?
So,
Is it?
Is it 6C?
So it's like America. Australia?
So I think I've come up with the right, though possibly also wrong answer.
Antarctica.
Brilliant, thank you very much. It is the right answer.
Oh, Antarctica? I think I said that at some point. I'll take the points.
I'm not accepting it.
but that's not strictly true, is
Oh, no bees. Yeah, of course.
it? It's an ice bee.
Fucking whatever.
The Lazarev Sea and the Amundsen Sea, but not one, as they say, not one
Not
little
one
member of the 92,000
bee.
hymenopteral.
I don't think I've heard of any of those seas before. And Antarctica's near me, I'm pretty sure.
Andersons are quite common. It's the 13th commonest surname in the English-speaking world. But are they quite interesting? Let's start with an easy one. Alan, who's the odd one out? Clive Anderson?
Yes.
Pamela Anderson? Gillian Anderson?
Clive Anderson.
Or Hans Christian Andersen?
Hans Christian Andersen is fictional, isn't he? Maybe he just invented fiction. Like, wrote fiction.
One of the
American?
X-Files?
Yes, born
Oh,
in
is he?
London,
Really?
yeah.
Very good.
So he was the only one whose wedding bees catered at.
Oh, so is Pamela Anderson the odd one out because she's not born in the UK?
None of the rest of us are at time
Yeah.
of this recording.
And he spells Anderson with an E
With an
instead of
E.
an O.
He's-
Oh, okay, right.
Pamela Anderson's the odd one out
Why? For why? Tell me.
because she has sunglasses
Big
on.
tits.
She's Canadian.
Hans Christian is the only one without a range of swimwear.
Pamela Anderson never eats meat? Are you trying to say?
Now,
Clive, dirty man.
Henry Anderson, the great wizard of the North.
John Henry
Is this a real person or a made-up one?
As in some sort of Ku Klux Klan grand
Masons.
wizardry.
I wasn't going to go there.
Actually do. A conjurer, that's
Yes.
right. And he did the first of a very famous trick. That's really it.
Find the
The
lady.
Indian
the
rope
lady
trick,
in
he
half?
must have been.
No.
The hat rabbit.
Yes.
Oh, so he's a magician.
What did Hans Christian Andersen have in common with Joseph Stalin, very specifically?
I know bits about Anne Christian.
Fuck. You tell me.
He was an agoraphobic.
Correct. 2 points for knowing that.
And apparently the ugly
Rendering.
duckling.
Is he giving anybody else points? I've only heard him give points to this lady.
It says on my card he was a friend of Dickens. It's not quite true, actually, because
Friend
Dickens had a
Friend
row.
of Dickens? Is that a
Yeah, friend
euphemism?
of Dickens.
Stephen Fry just goes on and on and on sometimes, doesn't he?
They were both the offspring of a cobbler and a washerwoman.
That's the connection between them? They're the offspring of a cobbler and a washerwoman?
AmIannoying.com still rate the tortured Hans as less annoying than his cuddly namesake Clive.
It was a long joke for that payoff.
What did Atlas carry on his shoulders?
Yes. The Earth, the globe.
Oh, Alan, why?
Yeah. Oh, why? Why did this happen?
The volume became known as Mercator's Atlas, and the name stuck, and the image of holding up the Earth.
I've always seen pictures of him with the Earth.
On atlases. That's
should
the-
really
So
have
much
a-
so that as a child I thought, where are his hands on the Earth? You could go and find his hand.
So, what provides more than 50% of the Earth's oxygen?
Trees.
And it's Alan in there first.
Trees.
God damn it!
Oxygen, but not
They-
50%.
I think it's the British Oxygen Company.
The fuck are they?
Plankton. Yes.
Algae. Yes,
Algae.
exactly.
Algae. Well, you know.
Which is a kind of
personally.
plankton or algae, is absolutely right.
Really?
Some scientists say as much as 90% of the Earth's oxygen.
That's news to me.
I've got it in my pond. I'll get rid of it.
I just as well go around with a pillow and clamp them to old ladies' faces. You bastard. Where is the driest place on Earth? Where? Yes.
The
Sahara
Serengeti.
Desert.
I was going to say Sahara.
Bless you, Alan. No. Yes.
It's a couple of counties in North Wales.
The moon.
No, on Earth. Has come up in
America.
discussion.
Australia.
Oh, Antarctica.
Or
Antarctica.
detailed- Antarctica.
What?
Yes, isn't that surprising?
That is.
Yeah.
Which haven't seen rain for 2 million years. So there's a long way clear of it.
Yeah, but what about the sun?
Sahara is lush by comparison, Alan. Lush!
2 million
Lush! It's often shouted at you.
Fuck, calm down.
70% of the world's water is found there in the form of ice, and its wind speeds are the fastest ever recorded on Earth, about 200 miles per hour.
Too much information. Come on. That's all insane.
Now, how long, team? How long is a day? Hours.
4 hours.
Don't do it, Alan.
Oh no, it's 24 point.
Bees in a day.
Less or more than 24 hours.
Correct, it is.
You got to account for a leap year.
So what happens is that time is added on and goes out of sync with the atomic clock. So the International Earth Rotation Service has to actually dictate when seconds are added to the time.
There is indeed a leap second. You get
The
a leap,
leap second.
Exactly right. It's called the
That's
leap
okay.
second.
That's
Quite right.
actually
I'll give you
quite-
5 points
that's quite
for
interesting.
actually knowing what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Very good.
I thought he was just about to get to some hilarious joke, but no, well done.
Sadly, at the bottom, with minus 20, it's Alan Davies.
Rough, minus 20. Wow.
19 points, it's Mirasial.
I thought she got tons of points.
Is the winner with 26 QI points.
Well done, Clive Anderson. I recognize his face and remember his name, but I don't. Was he an interviewer or something?
World were a logical place, then men would ride side saddle. I don't know what that means either. Good night.
Yes, you know, we've learned to take it on the taint pretty okay when riding horses, I assume. I've never really ridden a horse. I think I did once. I don't think I enjoyed that episode as much as the previous one, but somebody in the comments has told me that this show does have a habit of, like, there's some good episodes, there's some not so great episodes, but it was imperative for me to see the origins of the blue whale. I don't know how it's going to come up again in conversation, but I'm curious to see if it does pop up as I go through the rest of the alphabet. And I'm really excited to get into like later in the alphabet where some of the people that are on Taskmaster that I really like will, I'm hoping, inevitably start to show up on this. I'm talking your Mortimers, I'm talking your Acasters, I'm talking your Gambles, I'm talking your Matafeos, your Vegases, your Corin Mitchells, all of those people, your regular Mitchells, Super Hands. I'm excited to get to the series where those comedians will be grown adults, because I'm guessing at this point they're probably all teenagers. But I love the concept of this show, I love the execution, and this one got a little bit kind of rambly, and I guess the quality of the show is also going to be heavily dictated by the people that are on it and what kind of personalities you have and stuff like that. I feel like Bill Bailey and Clive Anderson at times seem to like just kind of be stepping on each other's toes. And, you know, it's a weird dynamic. You got 4 unique comedians and another comedian as the host as well, so it's not always going to be perfect harmony. But let me know in the comments what you thought about this one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Go to patreon.com/FWCI. And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends, ta-ta, and farewell.
Let's be humbled by Stephen Fry. Geniuses on QI. Davies is on QI. Hey, is that Stephen Fry?